Hello and welcome to YGSW, the podcast where we, the Sawai, yap about BL. My name's Sama,
And I'm Maya.
and on today's episode, we are actually not talking about BL, but something that I would personally consider BL adjacent, which is T-pop, and specifically the LYKN Europe Tour. Yeah, we both attended the LYKN Europe Tour. For context, if you can't tell from our accents, we're from London. Maya went to the London Europe date. However, I went to the Warsaw date because I was going to be in Thailand during the London date. So that is the context that we're coming into this with. And we wanted to kind of give a review today of our thoughts on the tour as a whole, not just the concert itself, but in terms of the organization, in terms of how each of our days went, and then obviously our experiences with LYKN themselves. So, yeah.
I think before we get into things, I think we should clarify everything we say today is just our own opinion. Please don't sue us. We're trying to get, if we have criticism, we'll make it constructive, but
Mm-hmm.
But apart from that, let's preface this. We both love LYKN. The performance the concert was amazing. The organization was interesting. But overall, I'd say I came out, I still had a good day.
Yeah, exactly.
I do not regret going.
Yeah, definitely did not regret going.
And you, in fact, saw LYKN a few more times when you went to Thailand.
I did indeed. I saw them another 2 times in Thailand, which were also very different experiences. So I have that kind of, I guess, not background, but something else to compare it to as well. But yeah. So, should we start off by also, to preface this, you can see we both made vlog style videos of our experiences at both of the dates on our YouTube channel. So if you go to YGSW or YGSW in brackets, you can find both of our videos and, reminisce with us. Yeah, so let's start off. How did you find the ticketing process?
I think the whole ticketing process was really interesting, actually, because firstly, for London, because it was in one of those, it was at O2 Shepherd's Bush, and whenever you do at O2, they have a pre-sale, but I didn't know this was a thing. I'm not on O2 network provider, and I'm not endorsing them, but I was able to get pre-sale tickets. So I was pretty happy about that, because once it dropped, was it 2 days before, a day before? I am personally someone who likes sitting down, so I booked one of the balcony seated ones right on the first row of that. So I was very happy with it. But that doesn't stop it from being any less stressful, because those sold out pretty quickly. So once it came to general sale, those were all gone already. So yeah.
That's fun.
It was kind of insane.
How was the benefits for you as well? Because then you bought the benefits 2 days later, right?
Yes. So the way I usually do concerts, because I'm usually pretty bad at booking tickets, I always have one of those ticketing services, people who buy it, a ticketing proxy, on on standby. And my plug could just not get it. So it was a good thing I was on the site at the same time. What I tried to get was the ultimate benefit and Polaroid with Hong, which I managed to get both, thank God. But the proxy person had an issue with it. I think it timed out, and it said this sale is opening tomorrow or something like that.
Yep.
I was so stressed. I was like, okay, well, I'm on the basket. Let me just click check out, and then I got it, and then I could breathe easy. But was I on the phone with you and Isaiah at the time? Because that was stressing me out, and I already got the tickets at that point.
Yeah, so for context, I went with my friend Isaiah, and like I said, we got Warsaw tickets. So we didn't have a pre-sale. It was on its own special website that they only told us about the day before. Isaiah managed to get us the tickets, the general sale tickets. Usually I'm the one who manages to get tickets, but that day I just had no luck. It just wasn't working out for me. It was a long queue that we waited in, and
was there a queue to get into the site?
Yeah, it was
crazy,
one of those that assigns you in the queue.
Oh, that's not fun.
My person was just not moving, so I just couldn't. But I was also, so we hadn't fully decided whether we wanted to go to Warsaw or another date. So we had backup dates because we were we can go to any of the Europe ones that are before London. So I think I tried for Berlin as well. let me into the site instantly. I managed to get a ticket, and I just had it on standby. And I was like, well, if we don't manage to get Warsaw, it's like there.
Was it just the benefit tickets, or was it the actual, just the general admission?
This was the general admission ones.
Okay.
But anyway, so Isaiah managed to get us. We thought we got seated. Turns out we didn't. We just got regular standing tickets.
What happened there? Were you just like...
No idea. Maybe we just didn't read it properly, but that was confusing.
Was it in Polish? Just blame that.
I think I don't know. I can't remember. Like, the website itself was in Polish, but I don't know if the ticketing was in it might have been in English, the ticketing. But anyway, Isaiah speaks Polish, so it's fine. But then, yeah, we got to the benefits that was 2 hours after, and that was where the mess was. Because it, like you were saying, it timed out your ticketing proxy because the website they decided to use timed out half of us and said... Basically, I think they last minute decided to reschedule it for the day after.
It's weird because didn't they reschedule the ticketing sale because it was on the same date as like a P1 Harmony concert or something?
I think so, yeah.
How many times can you move a date?
I don't know, but I think my theory is that they rescheduled the benefits ticket sale really last minute so that the website couldn't keep up with that, like the fact that they decided to do that. Because literally 2 minutes, this was 2 minutes before the benefit sale, the organizers tweet, oh, we're actually going to reschedule it for tomorrow. And then once the website started randomly letting people in, and it wasn't everyone, because like you said, your ticketing proxy and me, it didn't let us onto the website because it said it'll be tomorrow. Other people, like Isaiah, managed to get onto the website and they deleted that tweet. Completely deleted it, did not address, like, until a day later, they didn't answer people's questions, and even then they didn't answer anything. They said, oh, like, there was really high demand, and I was like, yeah, but that has nothing to do with you rescheduling and then deleting that tweet, like, anyway, so that was stressful. What we wanted to get was Ultimate and Hong Polaroids. We couldn't get the Hong Polaroids.
We're all Hong fans here.
We are all Hong fans here, guys.
Photo with him,
But yeah, no, we couldn't. We managed to get Ultimate VIP tickets, but we couldn't get the Hong Polaroids because they sold out like immediately. Yeah.
I heard online, I don't know how true it was, so I'm not going to say this is true, but apparently people were able to like max out on Polaroids because it's one of those buttons where it's like click one and it goes up.
Yeah.
So you could buy like 9 at once, and then I don't know.
That's what I heard as well.
I don't know how true that is because when we actually got in there weren't like a lot of people, but I didn't see people coming out with like 9 Polaroids. So
yeah,
I think
unless
maybe
they
that's
were buying it for
mad.
other people.
Unless they were buying for other people. So
yeah,
yeah.
I have no idea because I couldn't get on the website because it told me the ticketing was going to be the day after. So truly that was like one of the most stressful experiences because as I was on the website, I see the tweet. I'm like, wait a minute, why is it what? Literally probably one of the most confusing ticketing processes I think I've had to go through. But hey, we secured the tickets.
Yeah.
Managed to get to the venue.
Are you a fan of the way they sold the tickets where it's like general admissions and then separate benefits tickets? Because at first when I saw it, I was like, this is an interesting way of doing it. But I guess I had a friend who went to the concert but didn't get the benefits because she had worked the day. So I guess that's an interesting way of doing it. I just don't like how stressful, like, first you got to do it and then 2 hours later you got to do it again.
Yeah.
Not a fan of
that. I think it is really stressful to have it, like, both on the same day because then you're just, like, on standby for at least 4 hours maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I've never really, like, the only other time I've gotten like a VIP ticket has been like for Stray Kids, and it's just like VIP ticket automatically means that you're closer to the stage. Like it's not you can get general and these VIP benefits. I don't mind it because like you said, like if you prefer sitting, then it's nice to just be able to sit and then I think that's fine.
And
I think
thank God
more so
I was so grateful to be sitting down after everything that happened. Anyway,
be glad because yeah, that was stressful for us. We went in with the premise that we were going to be sitting and then we weren't, and then that threw us off.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I going to say about the ticketing? Oh, it was kind of confusing at the venue as well though, because we had gotten just like general entry tickets. Like we got the cheapest tickets for standing, apparently standing. We got the cheapest tickets, but we were also in with everyone early because we were doing all the benefits. So then they were kind of confused. Like, do we just let everyone else in first, or do we let you guys go in with them because you're here anyway? Like,
I think by the time they got to London, they sort of sussed out how they were going to do it, because I didn't see that sort of confusion then.
okay, that's good, because I mean, I'll get into it more like when we talk about the venue, but yeah, that was one of the things that was a bit confusing.
I think all in all, I did the maths on this. Like, did you have to pay fees on your general admission ticket?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
I don't really look. I'm just paid.
At this point, I'm like, click, click, click. Anyway. Okay. Seater ticket I paid was 117 with fees, £170 with fees. And then the ultimate benefit was like 289. And now every time I say it, I'm kind of like, oh my God, I spent so much money. And then the home snapshot was £79. So in total, I spent, I didn't do the math on this. It's like 485, yes. Which, honestly, that's all around the same price as the Afghan fan meet. But I feel like I got more out of this day than I did at Afghan.
100%.
So for it to be the same thing. Anyway, just so everyone gets an idea of how much like these things cost in London, unfortunately.
Yeah. We were going to say, the pricing was interesting as well, because it was like they put the euros and pounds as the exact same amount, even though they aren't equivalent. So it was like
economics,
289 euros,
they're not equivalent at all.
289 pounds. It was like, no, that's more expensive. And the good thing for us, me and Isaiah, was because we went to the Warsaw date, the zloty was the cheapest out of, if you converted everything, the zloty was cheapest. Like, we ended up saving quite a bit of money by going to the Warsaw date. So, yeah.
Congratulations on saving money.
But yeah, that was an interesting choice as well. Obviously, we don't know how much goes into organizing these things, but I just feel like tickets should be the same price everywhere. Like, you're still paying for the same service.
We're not rich in London, guys.
No, definitely not.
Okay, what's the next thing you want to talk about? Like,
well, just our experiences. Yeah, experiences at the venue. So, like, how was the organization? How did you find, like, just everything while we were inside?
I think you should start with this, because I feel like by the time they got to us, they sort of know it a bit more.
Okay, like we said, all of our own opinions. I personally think the organization was kind of terrible. We were kind of, in general, we were stood in queues, not really knowing what we were stood in the queues for. So once we got in and we got our VIP wristbands and all our benefit stuff, like wristbands wise, we were stood in a queue, not really being told what the queue was for. We were just sort of assuming we were about to start the benefits. And it kept happening like that, where we would do one benefit, go outside, join another queue, and it'd be like, oh, okay, so are we doing the next benefit?
Was the weather good when you were told to stand outside because it was freezing cold?
We were never outside.
Okay, that's good. We were sent back outside.
We were never stood outside. We were locked in, basically. Once we were in the venue, there was no going out. We were in there from 2 p.m. onwards. That's it. We were sort of assuming that because there was like maybe 2 or 3 hours between the ending of the last benefit and the start of the concert, that we could go outside, get
and
some
you know
food,
what? Any sane person would think that.
You know? We kind of thought that's how it would work.
Uh-huh.
But no, we ended up being stuck inside. So even after the benefits, we made some friends at the venue, and some of them went out to be like, hey, because they didn't really care about where they were stood. They were like, we're just going to stand at the back, like whatever. So we're just going to go out. And they were asking like, can we go and get some food? And they were like, apparently, so I wasn't there, but what they texted me was that, they're not letting us out, but they're going to let us get some food delivered to the door.
Okay, and so we didn't have the same experience. You're not allowed to go out. If you go out, you can't get back in. But we weren't given like you could order food. They kind of just like sheepishly pointed towards like the confectionery stand where they had
Yeah.
like crisps and Oreos. I was like, oh shit, let's just eat
Yeah.
that, I guess.
This is definitely like slightly special treatment because we made friends with an older fan and she had like osteoporosis, so they were like kind of treating her a bit better. And also she was like speaking up for herself, you know. So she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna order you guys all food. We'll get some like chips to the door." But then when they got the food, they were secluded to a random room that wasn't like really inside the venue, and they were just like sort of trapped there outside with the rest of the general entry queue. And so Isaiah went to get some food, came back. She was like, "Do you want to go get some food?" I was like, "Okay, let me go get some food."
It.
Yeah, tag teaming it, but also they weren't supposed to let in general entry, and they had told us this as we were waiting in nice little lines. We were waiting, sat on the floor, everyone organized into their position.
Is this like at the barricade, like sort of?
Yeah, at the barricade. Okay. We're sat on the floor in front of the stage. We have 3 hours to kill. Everyone's like, nice, organized. They let us in by wristband, so everyone, the higher like tiers, got to go in first and whatever. So as I comes back in, saves my space, they had told us just before this, like the people at the venue, oh, the general entry won't be allowed in for another half an hour, so feel free to go to the toilet, go and do whatever you need to in the venue. Like, you don't have to stay right here. Just come back at like before the 30 minutes. So I'm like, okay, I have 30 minutes. Let me go get some food. Like, let me grab some chips. I go grab some chips. Someone from the general entry queue comes into this room because they see us like not hearing what they're saying outside. And they're like, they're going to let general entry in now. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay.
This random person
now I need
said that?
Yeah, this random person from the queue, like that, like one of the other fans, like, because she saw that we didn't know what was going on. She comes in, she's like, yeah, they're gonna let us in now. I was like, okay. So I grabbed a handful of these chips and like sprinted back in to get my space.
Okay.
So I'm now sat on the floor with a handful of fucking chips. Eating my stupid little chips. It's like, that's the only food I'm gonna get today. Oh, it was so stressful. But then once they let everyone in, so I will say, when they let in the benefits to go and sit down, it was very nice and organized. It was very much like, okay, this color wristband, now you're allowed in. What number is on your wristband? Okay, they did it by number. That's how people.
Were they also like shouting out like 1, 2? Now come to the front.
Yeah, I think
they made us stand at the back and then come forward.
And then, so we're, like I said, we're all like sat in nicely. They did it so organized for that. And then when they let in general entry, it was just everyone for themselves. Like, no crowd control, no, like, everyone just like sort of ran in. There was spaces beside the stage, like sort of, you know how it's kind of usually empty by the side. So they go in by those places. So some of them are like at the barricade now. And then people behind us. And then suddenly everyone stands up. I'm thinking, why did we just stand up? Like, it's 3 hours. Can we not just sit down? Because now, if everyone stands up, there's less space. We're going to be squished for 3 hours. We could have just sat down. I'm stubborn, and I'm like, no, I'm not standing up. I'm sat here, and I'm not moving. And we managed to hold out for, like, maybe half an hour.
Which is not long in the sense of 3 hours.
No, yeah, it's not long because people from this general entry started trying to step over us. We are sat down. They tried to step over us to get closer to the stage.
Was there any space in front of you?
No, there wasn't any space. I was literally just sat cross-legged. Someone's legs next to me. Someone's legs next to me. Someone's legs in front of me. Like, there is no space for you to go. Because what happened is, when Isaiah was sat next to me as well, someone from in front of us showed us her phone, and on the phone it said, someone's trying to step over you. Like, someone else in the crowd was telling us, someone's trying to step over you to get to the front. I was like, nah, you know what? We're too old for this. Fuck this. We're going to the back. So, I think the crowd of general entry was a mix of kids and adults. So I don't know who was trying to step over us.
We don't know who the culprit is, but someone did.
Someone was trying to step over us. But yeah, we just ended up giving up on that. We were like, you know what? It's fine. Like, we're just going to go stand at the back. Wait. I always forget to say things. One thing as well is, like I said, we thought we got seated tickets, right? So we were asking the organizers, oh, this doesn't say seated or standing. We're really confused. Like, we got general entry, but we're not sure. Like, is it supposed to be seated? Is there regular general entry seated and premium seated? They did not have the answers. And we were talking to higher ups
Mm-hmm.
in the organizer company. One person would answer one thing, they'd bring in someone else to answer, and then they'd get confused. One person said, oh, seated is only premium. The other person says, no, there's general entry seated. But if you have general entry seated, then you should have a seat on your ticket.
Do they
Fair
not
enough.
have team meetings?
Don't know. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
So it was just very confusing with like you'd try and get clarity on different things and they would just not tell you, or they would tell you but it would be very conflicting
Mm-hmm.
things. And at one point with Isaiah was talking to them, they literally just pulled up the Instagram post to be like, "Oh, hey, it says this on here." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, we have access to the Instagram post as well. That's not what I
Mm-hmm.
was asking you. I'm asking you as someone who works at the company. You should be able to give me good like answers."
Yeah, like
But
you
yeah,
said, you should know the seating map of the venue. You should know like
yeah,
what all the tickets say, or at least be briefed on it. I don't know.
yeah, exactly. But that was another point of confusion for us. I guess we accidentally got standing.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, we ended up just going, we gave up on our place, which was quite close to the stage. Like we were maybe 10 rows in, like we were pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
We just decided like we're not getting pushed and shoved this whole time. May as well just go to the back. It's a small venue, we can see from the back.
What were
And
the
so we ended up,
yeah?
mm,
What were the numbers
I was
like at the
just,
venue? Was it
I
like
don't
full?
It was full.
Okay.
One thing about this venue is it felt like it was oversold because it
Okay.
was packed to the brim. Like in
Yeah.
standing, usually, it's standing, there will be some space at the back for people to like there's usually some empty space. There was none of that.
That
Like
was
it
it
was
was the same in
completely
London. I was
packed.
sort of holding a space for my friend, waiting for her to come in, and I was like, okay, I know I've got a seat, so let me just save this seat where I could actually see the stage. Save this place
Yeah,
where I'm standing where I could see the stage. Let her like
yeah,
swap in with me, and then
yeah,
even as she was coming in, because it's we still had like an hour to go. Could barely get in. I was standing at the bar, so I'm slightly
yeah,
raised in front, but the whole standing area in front was full, and then
yeah.
behind full.
It was insane. I feel
Good
like
for Lycan.
yeah, good
Like,
for Lycan. Like
yeah,
now you know that you can sell out bigger venues. I just think yeah, they should have. I don't know. They should have backups for like, oh, if we sell out this much, maybe we should get a bigger venue or something.
mm,
It's just like from the point of view of health and safety, it wasn't great because then even when there was like the ambulance team, they would have to like kind of push through everyone. Like they could barely make it through. There was no like visible staff either. Like
hmm
security that work in the venue. So like there was none at the front by the barricades. There was
uh,
nothing. So it was like if someone needed help, there was no one they could visibly flag down for that help.
I will say one good thing about Shepherd's Bush Empire: the people who work at the venue wear yellow jackets. You can easily
Yeah,
identify them.
yeah,
And they were doing a lot handing out water during the show because of us being trapped in. So, and they were really good at
yeah.
handing out free water, especially at the bar as well. Like they were had them like lined up there. People would grab, go in. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I feel like they didn't. I don't know if this is just like a Warsaw thing, or maybe
Mm.
I'm used to Europe because I'm not Europe. Sorry, I'm used to London. I know every single London venue. It's such a thing for like the security at the barricade to hand out water. Like that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I saw that happening in Warsaw, but yeah. So yeah, ended up just going to the back, having a bit of a better view. Yeah, joined because we had the friends, like I said, that we made at the venue that didn't really care about where they were stood, so they just got to the back. We just went and joined them in the back. So yeah, it was. I would say I'd rather that than being stuffed in at the front. It was at least we had a bit of like room to move.
I remember when I
And
got to my seats, I looked down, saw the people I was hanging out with all day, and I'm like, thank God I'm not down there.
yeah, I think also we got lucky because there were two sides. There was like where they had the stage controls, and then two sides next to them where it was people could stand as well. On the right side, it was completely packed. Like I said, like no room. On our side, I think because we were somehow on the side with the media, like with the photographers and stuff, it was a bit more empty, so the photographers could move about.
Mhm.
So yeah, we weren't, you know,
It
packed
was
in.
not amazing, but it could be better.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Should we talk benefits?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to start with but start off like talking about the benefits by saying like I feel like this is the area where there was the least amount of communication, especially like from the announcement, like when it was saying this category get a signed poster, this category get a regular poster. It didn't say whether Ultimate get a poster or not, I swear.
Yeah.
Also, what is a fan chat? And then people would comment, hey, what is a fan chat?
What is a fan chat?
Crickets.
Silence.
I feel like a lot would have been cleared up before had they responded to comments or like responded to emails. It would be better if they responded to comments because it's people with the same questions. I'm sure they were getting directed to their emails, but you know. And then the second main thing was like the announcement that came just before the Warsaw concert where it's like no photos whatsoever, especially at like things like High Touch. And I'm thinking like, surely you do your research on these kind of concerts before you host them. What do you mean you're saying you can't take videos or photos at a High Touch? That's the main point. For some people as well, this would be the only time they get to meet them, so people would want to record it. So I think it's because of all the outrage about it is why they decided, oh, let's change this. Actually, you can record audio, you can at the fan chat, and you can record video at the High Touch. So I'm glad they did that, at least. Especially because you're charging people so much money.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think that's the main thing is like you are providing a service that people have paid so much money for. The least you can do is like be prompt in answering any questions or confusion about things. Yeah, like the thing with the fan chat, they never answered it. So we were literally going into that benefit being like, hey guys, so what is a fan chat? Does anyone know?
Yeah.
Turns out like it's what we thought it would be. Like our suspicions were that it would be a fan sign. And I assume that's why they also didn't say, oh, you'll get a poster for Ultimate. I guess because they were like, oh, it's part of the fan sign, so you get the poster in the fan sign. But then you need to
say it's a fan sign.
Exactly. Just say it's a fan sign and say, oh, the poster will be signed in front of you. Because it was literally like, why are we paying more to not even know what we're doing and also to get less like physical benefits? Because what it seemed like was, oh, Ultimate is just not going to get a poster. And it was like, well, the other two again, poster and side poster. So what's going on here? But it was just very confusing. However, the fan sign was fun.
I wish we had a bit longer. Because, you know, because they let you record it, you're able, the audio for it. I listened to it back. I looked at how long it was. It's only like 36 seconds. That means it's like, like 7 seconds per member. That's not long.
It's such a... And I understand that it's like, obviously the members as well, they're sat there for such a long time and like interacting with so many people. But if that's the case, then just sell less tickets and have it longer. I don't... Like, if I miss out on a ticket, fine. But if I do get the ticket, then I want to be able to like actually savor that experience.
I do know that 6 seconds is not enough time for me to say anything, especially if I get overwhelmed and I panic and suddenly I've forgotten what I want to say, and then I end up with like, I think, who was I talking to? I was talking to Nat, and I think I said, "Oh, you're so handsome." Peanut Law Mag, and I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted to say, but that's what came out of my mouth.
Yeah, I mean, you were speaking the truth, I guess.
I was speaking the truth. It's what I felt inside my heart.
Yeah. So I think, okay, so with the benefits, it started off with a sound check, right? And
before that, I got in to take photos with the Polaroids. I think that was the most organized part of the day, because there's only like maximum 50 people who were let in for that. Well, around then, because it was such a small group, easy to control. The noise was low. Once they came in, the noise was lower because everyone's just like overwhelmed. It's like the ambience, the atmosphere changed. Everyone's suddenly really stressed out. I know I was stressed to the point that like I forgot to take my Polaroid because I went in. I don't know, perhaps people saw the little vlog I posted. If not, you should totally go look at it. But I kind of explained there that I I went in I asked, oh, can you do like this little cute pose I asked in Thai? And he was like, oh, you speak Thai so well. I'm like, I didn't know they respond. So I was like, oh, now I have to speak back. I don't even remember what I said, but then at that point and then they were like, oh, can you stand closer? I did not want to move closer. I took a step closer. She was like, closer. I was like, oh. Anyway, the posing. Wait, I still have the photo. I keep it in
Yes,
my phone.
It's so
cute. But
it's
yeah,
so cute.
I'm glad, but I almost forgot to take it. I was low-key hoping that, because they're like, if it doesn't work, come back and we'll do it again. I was low-key hoping, like, oh, it doesn't work. let's take it again. But it's fine, and it turned out really good. So I was happy about that. But then they sent us back outside. And I'm like, okay, I'm waiting out here again.
Yeah. So then after that, I guess, was when the sound check was. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed the sound check. That was fun. That was
Were you
chill.
waiting around a lot? Because they let us in and we were waiting there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we were waiting around for a little bit. And then you had, sometimes the members were just making sounds in the microphones. And we were like, can you guys shut up?
Were they even on the stage at that point? Or
no, they were just inside making noises. Can you guys stop? Like, come onto the stage or leave. There's no reason to be making noises.
Do you remember what song they performed?
No.
I think for us, they either did... I think usually with soundcheck, they do the loudest song. So it was either like, I don't feel like me or First Sight. And then Hong did his little like, took spec, like, let's go a little bit of that, because that's out at that point. So that was cute. Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. No, I don't remember what... I'm sure if I just looked it up, I would find it, but...
Yeah.
Maybe it was First Sight, potentially. I'm not sure.
If you looked it up, you would find it. Was someone secretly recording?
No, as in, like, someone must have tweeted about it.
Oh, yeah.
Someone just must have been like, oh, they did soundcheck. Yeah.
But I don't understand why we couldn't record soundcheck, because I remember that in the US, I think they could record it. I mean, different companies, but the song's not a secret. They're going to perform it later.
Yeah.
Like, why can't we record
I don't mind it, though. It definitely gave it, like, more of a intimate vibe. Like, we were just there to vibe with them for a bit before the show, so...
Yeah, the energy was definitely up in the crowd in soundcheck, so...
I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then after that was herded out back into another queue, and we went
the mystery queue.
The fan chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like we said, fan chat goes by so quickly. It's I think maybe I had like 10 seconds per member.
Oh, that's so lucky.
I know, but even then I was just like, I was stressing out because I was like, okay, I'm going to speak to them in Thai. And then they all answered back in English. Damn!
Duh.
But Nut said he likes my hair. He went like, wow, I love your hair. And I was like, this is the best day of my life.
What order did they sit in? Because I swear we did. I was so expected to go and be like, okay, Nut first, William last. But it was William first, Nut last.
Yeah, ours was Nut first. Maybe Hong next.
Was
then
it?
Lego?
Yeah.
Then Dewey, then William.
Okay, so we did it the reverse.
Okay.
Because I saw all the video. They always stand and sit in the same order. So I was expecting from all the previous venues that it would be the one you had. And then I'm like, oh my god, I'm talking to William first. Was not mentally prepared for that.
Yeah. But it just goes by so quickly. Even if you prepare, your mind just blanks. Especially if they have enough time to answer you, then you're like, oh my god, wait, I need to respond back. And then that's stressful.
Yeah.
But they're all super lovely. Like I said,
cute.
Nut complimented my hair. Dewey is so...
Dewey,
I love Dewey!
Dewey, I saw Dewey and I'm like, my whole like maternal instincts came out. I'm like, Dewey, you're not tired, right? You've been doing concerts every day. And he's like, no, I'm not tired, it's fine. I'm like, anyway.
He's so sweet. Just like the way he speaks as well. He has such a nice like tone of voice when he
speaks very clearly, because that was the only one in the audio I could hear very clearly.
Yeah. Oh, I will preface this by saying, like, low-key, this is gonna sound mean, and I don't mean it in a mean way. I just biased other people, so I didn't like pay a lot of attention to Dewey before this concert. But then coming out of the concert, like, high-key, I have a Thui bias.
You love Dewey.
Yes.
I love all of them, especially after interacting with them. I'm like, oh my god, it's dawned on me that they're real people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that especially dawned on us because, so I ended up not including this in our vlog because I was having beef with the editing and I was like, nah, I'm just going to make this a short vlog. So I didn't include any of the days before because we got to Warsaw a day before and then we left a day after. So we had other stuff that we did. But if I had released the full version, everyone would have seen that we actually saw William in the street the day before. And that was the moment it hit that, like, oh, they're real. They're real. Because it's the way that, like, Isaiah noticed him first because he was walking towards us and we were going, it was like, he's coming this way, we're going that way.
Oh!
And yeah. Yeah. Isaiah notices him first, but she didn't realize who it was. She just thought this was, like, a really handsome guy. Like, she was, like, trying to get my attention to be like, oh my god, you need to look at this guy. And then she says my name once. I'm busy trying to, like, delete photos from my camera because I have no space. She says my name again, a bit more panicked this time. I look up. It takes me a second to process, and then I realize, oh my god, that is William walking towards us. And we just low-key short circuit, but I'm like, no, calm. I pull Isaiah into the side street right before, and we just watch him walk by. And yeah, no, guys, if you see William, like, out of context, out of, like, the concert context, wow. Wow.
Can I just say, I was out at the time and I'm getting a voice note. I'm like, why is this voice note so long? I'm sitting, Aperol Spritz in hand, just, like, listening to my phone. I'm like, wait, and I'm with my friends. They're all looking at me like what's happening? I'm like, oh my god. So you're making me, like, short circuit in a different country.
Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, they're real people, guys.
They're real people.
Crazy concept. And they're very lovely and very sweet. And yeah,
they're so sweet. Especially any of the like when Hong spoke to I constantly speak about Hong speaking to me, but, like, Hong spoke to me like 3 times that day. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I'm still tossing and turning. When I listen to the fan chat video voice note, I'm like, what did he say to me? Because in the moment I understood it, but as soon as I came out, I'm like, what did he say?
That's so annoying.
It was definitely more than thank you, but I'm like, I can't hear what it is. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the event. I mean, so after the fan chat, then we had our picture with the 5 of them.
Did you not do high touch first?
I can't remember.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Maybe we did high touch first.
Okay.
I was just thinking because, like, maybe we did high touch first. I don't know, guys.
Maybe they switched it up because by the time they got to us, it was like high touch, and then they lined us up again, and we're like, why are we lining up?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk about your photo experience or high touch, whichever one you want to start with.
I think I'll do photo. So the photo experience was, we weren't allowed to take any pictures or, like, have people record, which was weird because in the start of the queue they were like, oh, you can record other people, like, if your friends are there, like, you can record them, whatever. But by the time we got to the front of the queue, they were like, no, you can't record each other. So luckily we had one of the friends we made in the queue managed to, like, sneakily record us, but it was like, again,
it was so good, the video as well.
Yeah, but again with, like, the mixed messages, it was like, why is one person telling us one thing and one person telling us another thing? Anyway, we got our video. It's like you need to decide, like, what you want to do beforehand, but there's enough time that you're kind of, if you're not in the front of the queue, you can watch what people are doing and see if there's, like, any poses you want to copy.
It was hilarious looking at what people in London were doing. What do you mean that was the 6-7? But, like, instead of, like, holding it, they were, like, moving the whole time. I'm like, that picture's gonna be blurry. And then I looked and, like, yeah, their hands are blurry. And then someone else wanted a dab. That was cute though. It was people were just really creative with it, is what I would say.
It's very entertaining to watch because even coming up to, like, going inside, I was still, like, debating what I wanted to do. I was either, like, the Y2K pose or I wanted to do this, but then everyone else was doing it, so now I was like, nah, I'm not doing that then. So
I
did
just knew if you did like the finger bite, William would stick his whole hand in his mouth. I saw it before. He did it in the US, and then I'm like, yeah, he's gonna do something.
I don't trust him. I really don't
No.
trust him. So I was like, let me just go with this little claw pose.
It was cute. Your photo was super cute.
I love it. I love it. Honestly, Lego, he understood the assignment so
Yeah.
well. Like, we were basically the same facial expression. It was great.
Did you have to tell them what you wanted to do? Because I remember, like, for some people, they were like, they didn't look back, but then whoever's standing in front of them was just like mirroring it, and then they would all do it.
Oh, no, I think they looked back at us when we did
Okay.
it. They looked back. I was like, can you do like this?
Oh, cute.
We did it. And as you walk off, I feel so bad because I didn't realize that Lego says bye to everyone. Like, Lego turns around and waves to everyone, but I just walked off. I didn't even look back. And I feel bad. I'm sorry, Lego. I was panicking and I was like, let me get my shit and leave. But he's so sweet, guys. If you ever have not high touch, if you have a picture with them, look back to check if Lego's saying bye. He probably is.
Oh.
Yeah.
What pose did I do? Oh, I made them do the LYKN pose. I was like, "Tamta LYKN dame ka." And they were like, and Hong was like, "Dai ka." And I was like, yeah, assignment was understood. We are gonna get the right photo pose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isaiah's pose, she told them to smile as wide as possible. Mm-hmm. William took that a little too seriously. She really cannot trust him, man.
Yeah.
He literally went like...
Oh my gosh. I'm so nosy. I was looking at everyone else's photos. There were quite a few cute ones like that, though.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Can we mention the whole editing thing that we found out about Isaiah's photo?
Yeah.
What do you mean they...
Again, let's say this is hearsay. It's
hearsay, but we saw the evidence.
We saw the evidence. We have the evidence. We literally have the evidence. But basically, Warsaw, we only for some reason got one of our two pictures. They told us everyone's going to get two pictures. Every other day got both of their versions of the picture. We only got one. Isaiah's came out kind of bad. So she was like, nah, I'm emailing them and being like, can I have my other picture? Because that's not fair. Like, what if the other one's actually good? So she emails them and is like, can I have my other picture? They send her the two raw files from the camera, NEF format. And then it says in the email, oh, well, we've attached both of the pictures and then the edited version. And we look at this edited version and we're like, something is so off about this picture. And Isaiah clocks, William never did that pose. Like, he never did that facial expression.
Because you have the video.
Exactly. Yeah. We have the video. We compared it, like, basically frame by frame. Like, is there any point in this video where William smiles nicely? No. Because he immediately looks back and goes, that's not what this picture has. It has William smiling like a normal smile, like, which he never did. So now we're like, did they seriously, like, use AI to fix their faces?
And was this in the Google Drive? So before, as I asked for the two photos, was this the photo that was in the Google Drive, the edited one? No, it wasn't.
Okay. So the one that was in the Google Drive was one of the original pictures, just as a JPEG, I think. And what they sent her was two NEFs, which are like the direct format from the camera, and then this edited picture, which
like,
we don't know.
Do you a favor. Have this one.
It was like, are you trying to protect their image? Like, what is this? To this day, we're very confused what the hell that edited picture is, because
it kind of made Lego look like like those Korean and Chinese ID photos where they Photoshop it and then they use it, where they're very symmetrical, very pale.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Oh my gosh, they all had different mouths.
It was crazy. They fully like edited what both Hong and William were doing. Like they never did that in the picture. But hey, I guess someone else tell us if they've emailed the organizers for their pictures and gotten.
Or maybe you should email at this point if they haven't deleted it.
I did, and they were like, we'll contact our photographer so they can send you. Never heard back again. So I'm gonna email again and be like, hey, can I have my other picture, please?
Do they hire a photographer for it? Is it not just as easy as set up a camera and just like click the photo? I'm sure someone from their team could have done it. I don't know.
They do hire a photographer though. They said in the email like we'll let our photographer know.
Okay.
But yeah, And then, last but not least, high touch.
They going into these photos, sorry, they had us like lining up. So this is, I think for us it happened the other way around. So after high touch, we were like lining up. Why were they lining us up? And why would they like be like, stand on your line, please? Like every time we would step off, like these masking tape lines on the floor. We don't know what we're lining up for. Also, we've been standing up for hours, so I'm just sitting down on the line. Anyway, high touch. Guys, why are we running? Why are they like shooing us down? My high touch video is like 5 seconds long.
It's so silly. It's like, I guess I understand for other people that got like the benefits package that only has like 1 or 2 things, like, oh, the high touch is like the one time you get to talk to them. For us, it's so awkward because it's like, I have seen you and I have talked to you for like 3 times at least. What else can I say? And then also like the whole concept of it just being like, okay, we're touching hands, but then people took the high touch a bit too seriously, so it was very much like a touch. And that's so awkward. Like, that's so awkward. So we firstly, we didn't know what to say. But secondly, it was like, no, we're not doing this. Like, that's uncomfortable for me. That's uncomfortable for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we ended up doing like a proper high five.
Yeah.
As I, the trendsetter, she went in before me, and she was doing like a bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Like, that's all she said. Bam, bam, bam. And I go in after her. I'm still doing the like proper high five, but I go Susunaka, Susunaka, Susunaka 5 times in a row.
I think what did I
so
say?
Awkward.
I think I did like a, because it's like William to Nat again. It was like Susunaka, Susunaka, and then I saw like, I was like, oh, like a Nanak Mark, and then I was like to Hong, I was like, what's it like? Oh, to expecting Jing, you're my type. And then I can't remember what I said to Nat last, but I'm like, perfect that to expect came out when it did, because I'm now using that for every single thing.
Yes. But it was just, a little bit awkward, still fun. I think we scared Williams. Well, William was at the end. And I think I hear him in my video going, oh, whoa, with our full-on high fives. Yeah. I'm so sorry, William. I just really did not want to, like, caress your hands. Yeah.
I think for me, I'm really not used to doing it so many times. Like, off guard, fine. It was only 2 people, and I think I can manage like me high-fiving or whatever, and then me recording a video at the same time. This time when I recorded the video, I'm only recording the person in front. I had my camera on like 0.5 mode. I still failed. Like, you would think it takes them as well. No. The person in front, their back, and then like whatever they did with that person. So if that person wants their video, sure, you can have this one. It'll be great for you. But for me,
yeah.
Yeah,
I put my phone in my pocket because I also just feel awkward. Not to say you can't do it, but I just feel awkward holding the phone like in their face and doing it. So I just like put it in my little pocket. You can kind of see them, but it's also kind of blurred. But it's fine. Like, you know, it was, yeah.
I think this is when I learned I much prefer a high bye. A high bye after the concert, because then it's like, oh, you did so well. It's like something different you can speak about. This is before the concert, after we see them twice already.
Yeah. It's just like the sheer amount of times you talk to them. I'm sure they barely remember us anyway, but like,
no, definitely not.
Still, it's just awkward for us. Like, hey again.
Well, I'm sure if these people go to like, if other people go to like K-pop concerts, is this what they do as well? Like, maybe not high touch, but like, sort of like, I don't know.
They don't do high touches anymore.
Oh, they don't?
As far as I know.
You know what?
Unless it's like smaller artists. But like, the only time I've ever done a high touch was when I saw Stray Kids in 2019. And it was like in the O2 Shepherd's Bush. Yeah, O2 Shepherd, yeah. No, Brixton, before it shut down. But yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, whenever these high touches are like, I'm like, oh, they've been touching everyone's hand. And I'm not even much of a germaphobe, but I'm like, I feel bad.
Yeah, I feel bad for them. I think with Stray Kids, it was after the concert, not before it. So it was like, they were also sweaty, and I felt bad. It was like, you guys just performed. And I was just like,
you guys are sweaty, so I'm not even the problem this time.
No, it's not me. It's not me.
Although, let's be real, everyone is sweaty at these things because they've been standing like how many hours?
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy. Okay. Was that all of the benefits at that point? Yeah, then it's the concert, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, while we were in the few hours that we were waiting, nothing happening before the concert because we couldn't leave, I take a look to my right. Let's see the merch board. What do you mean? A light stick is £100. A t-shirt is 75, and the LYKN hat, I think it was £95. And then I thought I had a bit of like solidarity with all the people I was talking with. I'm like, oh yeah, the t-shirt's really expensive, and then like, yeah, the t-shirt's really expensive, and then I look down, and then they have a t-shirt in their hand. I'm like, what do you mean you bought the t-shirt? Were you not complaining it was really expensive? Where is the solidarity? You need to not pay that money. I say as we're all standing in this concert that was really overcharged, but yeah.
That's crazy. No, but the worst part was that now they've released it online for pre-order,
and it's cheaper.
Those are not the same. It's like maybe a third of the price that they were
even
selling
with shipping
at,
it's cheaper.
which is insane. Like, why are you charging us for the suitcases you had to carry them in? Like, I don't understand.
Just like leave. I was fine at like Off Gun where they didn't have merch. Just leave the merch.
Yeah, if that's the option, then
if
it's the option of either...
if it's really expensive or it's if it's really expensive, just leave it.
Yeah, just leave it. We don't need it. Whatever.
No.
But yeah, that was crazy, because I think I was like looking to try and find what like the cheapest thing was, and it was like the standee for maybe £30.
The cheapest thing was batteries for 3. Batteries for the light stick.
I
was like, what is this thing for £3? And I saw it was batteries.
Yeah, my batteries from LYKN.
Yeah.
Do they have the LYKN logo on them?
Yeah. The light stick, usually I'm not a fan of light sticks, but I guess, yeah, it could have been cool to have. But I do remember when I sat down, I'm like, who is that with the neobog up there?
Always.
Always that neo green.
It's not a true concert. It's not a true concert if there's no neobong.
I think that's part of the joke. People bring them on purpose at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, then it was the concert time, finally, after the hours of everything and then the waiting. Yeah, LYKN, 10 out of 10. They ate.
10 out of 10. And I'll reiterate, I was so glad to be sitting down after all of that. Especially, I was so pleased of myself getting that front row seat, because all those... I know people don't like taking concert videos, but as someone who's been there 8 hours already, my contacts were dry. I could not see a thing. So I was recording a lot of it. And thank God to my like really good phone camera. Very pleased. I rewatched the concert multiple times.
Yeah. The concert has been my entertainment on multiple flights. Like, when we were flying back from Warsaw, I was just watching my videos like, oh my God. Yeah, if you want to watch, most of the videos we took are also in our YouTube videos that we made.
I think I've got 14 minutes of concert footage in there. So yeah, go enjoy.
Yeah.
What was your favourite song?
Okay, so I have my favorite like solo stages, and then I have some of my favorite like group ones as well. I think for solo stages, I really enjoyed Nut and Hong. And then for the group ones, maybe First Sight, and then also like, was it maybe Like You, maybe?
Where they're all like standing and with the microphone, just having their really like ballad emotional moment, right? Yeah. Okay.
What about you?
My favorite song in general by LYKN is Nabla Langshot, so Foreground. Yeah, Foreground. I was so distraught. This was the best video I took. No sound. I did everything I can to try and restore the sound. It did not work, so I've deleted it off my phone. I'm like, I do not want to see this video anymore. Anyway,
So
if it wasn't for that, I'd say maybe No Way, because it's just a fun song. And if not, then I'd say it is, what's the one where they're doing like the little wiggle? They're facing backwards and they're doing Trick or Treat, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yok Melot, yeah. I like that one. That was so cute. I think because like, I think someone fell over, someone messed up. But it was just a funny watch in general, so... Yeah,
that one's always a funny stage. That one's always a fun stage. I think I was like just so excited as well to hear all the like OSTs from Tempo. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna hear the Tempo songs. And when they did Destin, like Dewey's song, but like as the group, everyone was like, Mars. It's Mars,
Mhm.
guys. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, I loved like Who Says, No Way,
Yeah. I love it in
First
those songs
Sight.
when there's like English lyrics or ones that like everyone knows and everyone's just yelling it out. They're shocked that people actually know the words to these, well, know as much as they can to the words of these songs. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
First Sight, I was so, I mean, everyone be glad I cut this out from my vlog, but like First Sight, that rap, I was with Hong on that stage, guys. I
Me
was with
too.
Hong.
We are the main rapper in this group at that point. I feel bad
Like,
for the people next to
honestly.
me. They probably got like me just like going for it in these songs.
Yeah, I feel bad, but I don't feel that bad. I was at the Mac, whatever.
No.
Yeah.
I think with these concerts, it's really interesting compared to the other like T-pop artists or like other Thai artists I've seen in London. It's
Mm,
shocking to me that it's mainly like local audience or it's people who've flown in from like
mm.
other places in Europe to watch this show. Actually, that's another thing I was shocked about. What do you mean you flew in from like your country has a LYKN concert and you chose to pay more money? You chose to spend it on a
Yeah.
hotel as well. That's
Yeah.
crazy, but I respect it at the same time.
Yeah. Some of
Yeah.
like almost all the friends we made at the concert in Warsaw, like there was like five of them. Three of them also went to another date. So like some of them were European. We had one friend that I sort of mentioned. I had made friends with this 49-year-old like Malaysian, I think,
Mm.
lady that flew over to come to the Europe tour. She came to Warsaw and then I think she went to the Paris date as well. And then now she's moved to Thailand for her job. So now she's just seeing them every day, basically.
I mean,
But
I
I was
would
just
too. That's
like,
the life I want to be living.
she was like, yeah, I never got the chance to fangirl when I was younger, so I'm doing it all now. And I was like, that's what I want to do.
Class. But don't you already feel so old? Like talking to some of these people, I'm like, in my head, I'm still a teenager, but then I'm talking to actual teenagers. I'm like, oh, I've been out of school for like 5 years now.
Yeah. I'm like more in teacher mode when I talk to you than friend mode.
I find out that this girl is 13. I'm like, oh, completely changed the way I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, yeah. She's just a little baby. What do you mean you're not from
Yeah.
London? Where did you fly? You flew in? Where are you from? Where's your parents?
Yeah,
Anyway, it's so
genuinely.
cute. Where did you get the money from as well? But anyway.
Questionable, questionable.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really shocked at how many like local fans or like people outside of like Thailand know this artist. I definitely did not expect it to be so full as well. Because every time when I went to like Three Man Down, when I went to In and Ton, just Thai people. I was like, oh, I'm the only foreigner here.
Yeah.
Foreigner in my own country. But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's because they're like they're not really like T-pop, I'd say. They're like a lot more niche. Whereas with like LYKN, obviously their popularity kind of started with Tempo, and Tempo had a very big like international audience.
Yeah.
So
It's on
it's not
Netflix as
like
well, right?
I think it is now, maybe.
It was on
I
Netflix
don't
before, but
know.
I can't remember if I was using a VPN to watch it. So
I
anyway.
was yeah, I think I was definitely just watching it on
Oh,
YouTube.
but yeah, it was on YouTube, so everyone managed to see it.
Yeah, yeah,
So.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But it was very global Tempo. Obviously, like I think that just makes sense. That I think they align more like with the same group of people who would come to K-pop concerts, just a more niche subgroup of that is
I
what comes to
I
T-pop
do
concerts.
I do remember my favorite question to ask was like, "Oh, were you at the X Love concert and you still came to this concert when you knew how they organized the other one?" I'm hearing, "Oh, you were here
Honestly,
till 2 a.m." I'm so sorry, but I was watching all those videos on my TikTok being like, "Oh my god, are we in for a treat for this one?"
yeah,
But actually,
terrifying
it
stuff.
wasn't that bad. We weren't there into
Yeah,
that late into the night, so
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah. But I think that's because they were doing the benefits after at that point.
Oh yeah.
I think
So
that's why they were staying until like late.
yeah. Anyway. Oh,
Anyway,
another thing I want to add. I'm really impressed at LYKN's English. They're all really good.
yes,
I
yes,
didn't expect them
they're
to speak the whole
so
time.
good.
Yeah.
They were the entire time speaking English, like barely any Thai, like even to each other. I think the one time there was some Thai was I think Hong was trying to translate the title of his song, and he was like, "Oh, bewalai, like what does this one word mean?" And it was sheriff. I think he was trying to figure out sheriff in English.
Sheriff. Okay.
Yeah, I was like in love with the sheriff's daughter. I
Uh-huh.
think that's the title, like the translation of the song he did. That was the
Uh-huh.
one time they spoke any Thai. That's it. the whole time was just English, and they were cracking jokes and
Yeah,
like,
that's so funny.
honestly,
I don't think I could do the same thing in Thai if I tried. Like, honestly, there would be so much English in that for me.
yeah, I could definitely never do it. But I think, to be fair, I do think they should have just had a translator anyway, just for
Yeah,
like,
do you think they probably just didn't hire one?
I think so. I don't think they hired one because they were doing it every single stop they were speaking English themselves, right?
Yeah.
I think they should have hired a translator. Firstly, just for their comfort, like
Mm.
to know that if they want to just express something specific and they can't in English, then they have a translator to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But then also because like some of the local audience might not speak English. Obviously, this doesn't apply to the London date because it's
Mm-hmm.
in an English speaking country. But in Warsaw, I don't want to assume that every single person in that crowd spoke like fluent English. So for them to just have to be like, hey, so I don't actually understand anything, and there's no Polish translator,
Mm.
so it is what it is, I guess. Like there were definitely a lot of these people, like when we were speaking to them afterwards, like they're not confident in English.
Oh,
So
really?
it was just, yeah. So I just feel a bit bad for them, like you're going to a concert in your country, like I feel like you should have a translator to like understand what they're saying as well.
This is
But
something to take up with the organisers. Um,
yeah,
if any organisers want to hire me to translate, I feel like I could do a good job of it. I think I
I
said
think you
this
could do
in
it.
our off-gun thing, but I understand
Yeah,
enough to translate like a concert or a fan meet. If
yeah.
you ask me to translate something like proper informationally, like apparently my English is also not good, but if you wanted me like informative or anything like that, probably can't.
Yeah.
But like concerts, I do fine.
Yeah, especially with that off-gun translator.
Yeah, I still think I could do better.
You you definitely do better than that translator. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What else did I want to say? Uh, they had Charm with the sexy version. That
Sounds
threw
like
me
so much.
off. That threw me off. I was like
Why
ready
are
to
we
shout,
slowing
shut up,
down?
shout, shout. It was like, whoa, shout, shut up, shout, shout.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Let's slow it down.
I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can literally, in my video, you can hear me just go, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Live reactions.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was great. That was great. Yeah, as I said earlier, I came out with a Dewey bias. Like, Dewey.
Okay, going in, it was Hong for you, was it?
Yeah, going in,
And
it
then
was
you
probably Hong.
came out.
Came out with Dewey. Yeah.
Going in, it was Hong, and I think like when you, the funny thing is when you watch my little TikTok that I made, I think most of the clips are Hong. I'm like, that is, first of all, it's unintentional, but also like I only spoke about Hong as well, so that was intentional. But I still came out with a Hong bias, but I also love all of them, like they're my sons.
Yeah. It's very
Same
fair,
age
very
as
fair.
like two of them, but like I love them all.
They're all younger than me. Yes.
Isn't it crazy? I feel like I should be getting on with something in my life now. Like,
Don't say that. Don't say that. We're doing things in our life, okay?
Okay, final thoughts then.
Final thoughts.
YGSW were amazing, and I hope they
YGSW were
come back to
amazing.
Europe soon. But also,
Yes.
I don't care now. I'm going to Thailand in August, guys. I'm going to see them.
But it would be, I think it is nice to see them in a venue in our own country. I think it's
Yeah.
easier to get benefits and stuff because
It is,
obviously in Thailand.
the competition is definitely lower.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think there's that. Please come back. I want to see you in London next time. I don't want to have to travel to a different country.
Please come back. I hope the tickets are slightly lower because I can't be spending this. I say I can't be, but then I do every time. But like, really, guys, I shouldn't be spending this much on a
Guys,
concert.
please care for my wallet, care for
Yeah.
my bank account. But it's okay. Maybe vet your organizers a little bit more.
Yeah. I'd like to see people who have like a really good history of organizing these events, especially like
Yeah.
Thai T-pop concerts, K-pop concerts, like with the sort of benefits thing going on, and like have
Yeah.
a really good structure and know how to answer every question. If there's one thing I want to say, at least they were nice to me when I asked them questions.
Yeah.
I guess there's that.
Yeah. There's that. But yeah. What else did I have to say? There was one more thing I wanted to say, and now I can't remember.
Remember it. Remember it.
I don't know. It's fine. It's okay. I don't need to remember it.
Aw.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
okay,
come
one
back.
more thing.
Come back. Yes.
Oh yeah, come back to London. Okay, my question is to you. If you could see anyone, not LYKN, we love LYKN, but like if you could see anyone, any type of artist to come to London, who would you want to come?
Jeff. Jeff.
You know what?
Sutherland.
I
Jeff.
feel like he should do a Europe tour. I feel like he would sell out, especially because of his
Yeah.
like acting background, his incredible singing voice. Like I know when I saw Jeff last year, I'm like, oh my gosh, like please come to London. Like everyone else is, but like please.
Yes. As a spoiler for my little, if I do my Thailand vlog at some point, that's not going to be soon. But we saw Jeff 3 times during Songkran, and it was the same exact set, apart from like the last one they added one song. Every time I was thoroughly entertained. That man is an entertainer to his core. He's such a good performer, amazing singer, incredible vocals, incredible charisma. Like, I don't think I could ever get tired of seeing him perform live. And he's hinted at Europe tour, okay? So
Has he done
I
a
need
US tour
him.
yet?
I don't know.
Maybe. He's definitely like done some. He was at Grammy Museum or something in the US. So
Oh yeah, he was.
maybe in the future, maybe we'll be in for a treat.
Please, Jeff, come to London.
I'd say if
What
not
about
that,
you?
I'd say Tilly Birds. Tilly Birds would do well. They have a full English album now. Like,
That is my other, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I have tweeted at Tilly Birds at least twice, being like, "Please come to London."
please come. I saw them. I
Please.
saw them last year, and like I thoroughly enjoyed their set, and I hope they
Yeah.
come to London. Like 3 Man Down came, Iguanodon came. Like you can, Body Slam are
Yeah.
coming as well. Like we can get big bands, but when they do these things, the audience might be slightly different, is what I think. But maybe
Yeah.
if Tilly Birds come, it will be a mix of both.
Oh, for sure. I think Tilly Birds would probably mainly be like Thai, like people here, and
Yeah,
maybe
but
just a
also
few
like
more.
I feel like because of like at least Third's involvement in making some of these soundtracks, as well as like same page and just being friendly, like being popular songs, maybe people
Yeah.
would come. That's what I
Yeah.
was hearing when I was like talking to people, like, oh, you went to this concert before. Oh, who else do you
Yeah.
like? Tilly Birds. So yeah,
Yeah.
or just
Tilly
bring
Birds.
one of the boy bands. Proxy come, Atlas come,
Yeah.
Percy's come. Like
How cool would it be if they did like a joint, like maybe like a T-pop concert, and it's just like all the big groups,
Yeah, like they
Fort
I
Eve,
think
like
in
Pixie, Atlas.
I think in Asia, in like other places in Asia, they brought outside of Thailand. I mean, they brought like maybe like Fort Eve and Atlas because they're under the same label, or they brought like
Yeah.
what was it? Atlas, Proxy, and Poses did a joint concert in like Vietnam or something. Like
Yeah.
just combine them. Or like okay, when Ink came over, it was Ink and Sirius Bacon as well. So
Ooh,
they
yeah.
can do it.
Guys, I promise there's a market. Like, I seriously promise there's a market. We're not lying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that's everything we had to say. LYKN, thank you for coming to Europe. We thoroughly enjoyed it. You were amazing. And we hope you enjoyed it as well. We hope you come again soon.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to this episode, and we hope you join us again for the next one. Bye.
Bye.